and I'm spending the emotional support time with them and also providing for...
Did you really just say that? You're spending emotional support?
The courtroom holds its breath as a mother takes the stand. What starts as routine testimony quickly turns emotional when she redefines what true support means, in a way no one saw coming. Her words leave the entire room stunned. But that's only the beginning. As the trial continues, emotions flare, secrets emerge, and the story everyone thought they knew begins to unravel. Just how far will a mother go to stand by the one she loves?
Okay, so Sam and I split up a while back, but 2 months ago she moved out and left me with our darling children. I have an 11-year-old named Emma.
Okay.
And my 6-year-old boy is Braxton. And my 2 kids live with me. She's been out of the house for 2 months. I'm seeking 2 months of back child support and child support.
And why didn't you give him any money when you left? Obviously, if he's asking for 2 months worth of back pay.
So he's asking for money, but what he's not including is the fact that I'm a nurse. I work intense hours that are very irregular. So we decided it was best if the kids stay in his home since he has a more steady daily schedule. I am living with my mother when the kids have a day off of school or a weekend where I'm available, or any time that they need to be taken care of. They are with me or with my mother. He is saving on daycare, any care like that, and I'm spending the emotional support time with them and also providing for...
Did you really just say that? You're spending emotional support?
I don't understand what's wrong with that.
You're not paying him any money.
Spending. I am not paying him. The children are with me approximately half the time. We don't have a formal agreement on that.
Approximately, but not half the time, right?
No.
Okay. So, you should be paying child support to him.
If we want to lay down the hours and really count it out, then we can. I work usually 4 days on, 3 days off, sometimes 3 days on, 2 days off.
Okay.
My schedule is very irregular.
Which means that the children are with him most of the time.
In child custody cases, many believe the bigger paycheck wins, but that's rarely true. Even when both parents are financially secure, the court focuses on one thing above all, the child's best interest. Emotional stability, reliable care, and a supportive home life carry more weight than income. In the end, it's not about who earns more, but who offers the most stable and loving environment.
Whoever the child lives with, the children in this case live with, majority of the time they're going to be considered the custodial parent. And the non-custodial parent has the obligation to pay child support. That's the way that it works. You said you're a nurse. How much money do you make?
Around $80,000 a year.
Let me see. Okay, yeah, I see your check stubs here. And how much do you make?
$125,000 a year.
Okay, do you all split, excuse me?
He's doing fine.
You are too, you make $80,000 a year. You're not doing fine?
I am doing fine.
Oh, okay. I mean, so you both are doing well. So those little comments, they're unnecessary. $125,000 a year.
Yes,
do you all share custody like she's saying?
Yeah, they're over there every now and then.
Well, when you say every now and then,
Well, they live with me.
then yeah, that really doesn't justify you not paying child support. And yes, you should have given him.
If you thought the nurse's story was a stretch, brace yourself, because next comes a parent's outrageous defense of their necessary expenses. What starts as a simple explanation quickly spirals into a jaw-dropping claim that redefines the word reasonable. It's bold, it's unexpected, and it has everyone in the courtroom, from the judge to the spectators, questioning whether this is true necessity or just wild imagination on trial.
Yes,
Who carries health insurance?
I do.
How much is health insurance?
$208 a month.
208. Okay. So you're also going to be reimbursing that to him every month. Okay. And that coverage is for the children only, right?
Right.
Yeah, you are going to reimburse that to him. Okay. So your child support amount is $1,240.45 plus the 208 for the health insurance, $1,448.45. And then your back pay, you're just going to pay that out monthly, adding in, I'd say about $50 a month added into that as well. So do you understand that?
Okay, is there a set time that I guess until the back pay is completed?
Yes, when
at
the
whatever
back
rate works.
Right. When the back pay is completed, that $50 will drop.
And if you thought the nurse's excuse pushed the limits, just wait. The next parent's version of necessary expenses doesn't just raise eyebrows, it practically redefines reality. It's a claim so over the top, you'll have to hear it to believe it.
So James and I split about a couple of years ago, and it's been pretty good. We've been splitting costs for our girl, but her last birthday she was 8 years old, and we had a great party. I planned it. It's been a lot of time, and it was about $1,500.
How, 8 years old?
Yes. Well, okay. She really likes ice skating, so we rented out the ice skating rink, and then Tara Lipinski came and did a little routine for the girls. It was a lot of fun. But anyways, it did cost something, and James just refused to pay it.
Whose idea was it? Wait, how much was the birthday party?
$1,500.
So you want him to pay child support now?
Yes, I think this is kind of it's changing up the dynamics a little bit, that he wouldn't even pay for a little bit of her birthday party. So she's getting into ballet. There's recitals coming up. There are other things coming up, and I'm just nervous that she's going to see that imbalance in our relationship, and it's going to cost something.
But you're creating the imbalance. $1,500 for an 8-year-old birthday party? That doesn't sound, it sounds bad when you say it out of the context, but that's normal. No, within the context, that is ridiculous.
That is normal.
No, it's not normal.
Susie had a birthday party that cost $2,000,
so you're trying to keep up with Susie?
Well, I didn't do $2,000. I could have done $2,000, and I think I kept it at a reasonable cost. She got to meet Tara.
Lavish kids' birthday parties are becoming the norm, with many parents shelling out $500 to $1,000, and some going well beyond. One standout? A $1,500 ice skating bash featuring a celebrity guest. While these over-the-top celebrations may make lasting memories, they can also spark serious tension in co-parenting dynamics. When one parent goes all out and the other can't or won't, it often leads to conflict and sometimes even court battles. In shared custody, a birthday blowout can carry more than just a hefty price tag. It can come with emotional and legal fallout.
To help our daughter celebrate and live her life, but there comes a point where it's just, it's frivolous, it's opulent.
I agree.
I would have been fine going halfway down the middle of just like paying to have some kids to the skating rink, but we did not need Tara Lipinski there. I thought that you were joking when you said that, which is why I didn't respond.
I do not joke. And you know how...
Excuse me. Last time I checked, I was the judge. So I would like for the two of you to address me.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sorry.
You're welcome. You did not need Tara there.
Tierney really wanted her, though.
Yeah, but Tierney is not paying $1,500, is she? No, and it's absolutely ridiculous that you have the expectation of him to pay that when it was your idea. That is ridiculous.
I just want in the future to make sure that there is a balance in our relationship.
I'm going to ask you again, what is it that you came to court to ask me to do?
I would like him to pay child support.
Well, I would like for you to not spend $1,500 on a birthday party. The 9-year-old, when she turns 9, no $1,500. When she turns 10, no $1,500. I mean, that is absurd. And then you want him to pay you child support because he did not want to go in with you with this ridiculous amount of money you spent on a birthday party? Yeah.
Today's kids' birthdays have become high-pressure events where the drive to outdo others often outweighs common sense. Some parents even stretch their budgets thin just to stay in the social game. But now, courts are drawing the line. Judges are making it clear. Over-the-top celebrations don't justify higher child support. Big spending may turn heads, but it doesn't count as a legal necessity.
I'm assuming when the child is with you, you cover the
Of course.
expenses for the child, right?
And it's usually really amicable. It usually works really well, but
Well, it sounds like she probably put herself in the hole with that $1,500 birthday party and is trying to recoup some of the money from it. Because you were trying to keep up with Susie paying $2,000, which is absolutely ridiculous. And I'm not going to do it. And I cannot believe you actually filed this in court and asked me to do it for those grounds. Yeah.
I see that there's no weird issue with this thing. Okay.
Well, it's just, I'm happy to help. I'm happy to step in and help our daughter pursue her interests. If she wants to do ballet, sure.
Ballet makes sense. Ballet is an activity.
Right.
If she chooses to do ballet in school, I mean, it's an educational activity as well. Who pays health insurance?
We both do.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing you guys should be doing. Maintain your own individual health insurance, but no, he is not going to pay child support for that reason. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Is there anything further?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
Okay. Is there anything further from you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I'm glad. If there's nothing further, you both are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.